it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Howell.
Take it and take the ride. The only way to love is through the pain. The only way above is through the flame.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome rock recording artist Sick Century to the program.
So how you guys doing? Introduce yourselves and tell me a little bit about the band. When did you guys form and good things like that?
Yeah, so who wants to go first?
Well, I'm Brady, the drummer for Sixth Century.
I'm Nick, I play bass.
Mark Singer. So we technically we formed Scott, who's not here tonight. He and I started making demos back in probably end of 2018, somewhere around that time. Maybe it was before then. But we just messed around for like a couple years before we could, just figuring out a sound, doing a couple videos. And we're like, yeah, we really need to form an actual band. So that's when we reached out to our friends, Nick and Brady over here to lock it down, man. So now we're an actual band. And we're in the studio right now, so that's why we're at this hotel. It's right across the street from the studio. Tracking a couple singles, and it'll probably be an EP. Not 100% sure, but we will have a video for each one of these songs. And the hope is to tour, get on some sort of bill, and get out there and start playing shows.
Now I noticed on your Facebook page you got a lot, quite a few videos up there. Do you guys enjoy making the videos as much as recording the music? Because you seem like you're having a great time while you're shooting them.
It's all fun, man. Like that's the whole process. Is we kind of didn't even think about the last one. We just kind of threw it together. So our friend of ours had a barn property, and it was around Halloween, so we all had a bunch of Halloween shit, and put on some masks and had some people put on masks and go a little crazy and just shot it. And it was the same thing for the song. Like we had recorded, we covered More Human Than Human just for the hell of it, just for fun. And one night between takes, I was demoing, I think, Delirium and this other one called A Million Pieces, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting more and more angry and irate, and I'm like, I can't do it. So I stuck on More Human Than Human. I did it in 2 takes, sent it to the guys, and they're like, well, it sounds great. Let's just put it out.
Yeah, I think you guys did a great job on that video, and I thought it was pretty cool when you had the masks on too. It kind of reminded me of a little bit of like a Slipknot meets Rob Zombie or type of video, with the masks.
Homage to the King Freak himself.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now, what made you choose that song?
I just, we just like it, man. It's one of the classic White Zombie songs. Thought it could be probably the signature one to redo. We thought about a couple of them. There's a lot of great songs like Electric Head. What else is good? Grease Paint and Monkey Brains. Like there's a whole bunch of songs that Thunder Kiss. I'd probably be the next one to cover 5.
Now, the cover that you did before that was a Fleetwood Mac song. You guys have a wide variety of music that you like, huh?
Yeah, The Chain, that sort of came from, I don't know who mentioned that. Maybe it was even like, somebody might have said something to me like, you should probably do a song that's a cover song that's a girl singer. That way it's like completely different than what your guys' typical go-to would be. It sounded a little bit different. And it worked out nicely. I think we did a good job. We had a lot of fun with this song.
You've done Alice in Chains as well, right?
Yeah, we did Them Bones.
Them Bones, yeah.
Another ghost here?
It might have been another ghost. Yeah, I think somebody walked out.
We're in a haunted hotel. Apparently. These heavy doors keep opening by themselves. I don't know if it's the wind or what, but
wow, that's pretty cool though. And now you guys said you were recording some music tonight. It's all going to be some new originals for an EP.
Yeah.
Stated.
Yeah, it's all 3. It's 3 originals, and most likely they'll probably be released as singles, but also on an EP.
Very cool. And then when can we expect this?
Unless we track more songs and then build a larger body of material. First video you can probably expect around February. Might take us until January to really sort everything out and plan the next video. So yeah, definitely. Most likely a February release. We do have some stuff that's already been tracked that we have done already before going to the studio. So we can potentially put out some other stuff prior to the things that you're going to hear from our experience. Liddit's PA tonight.
Now, do you guys plan on looking for a label, or are you going to do everything on your own?
We don't plan on looking for shopping. If somebody hears something that they like in us, we're open to conversations, but it's not like we're going to go out and try to find somebody to represent us.
The money probably is best well spent on marketing, correct?
On what?
On marketing.
Oh yeah, well, dude, there's no the right way to do this. So you can do Google ads. You can pay people to do some Spotify stuff for you, which we've experienced recently, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're literally go from like 1,000 to fucking 50,000, and then they drop down to 39,000. They're like, "Are you using bots?" Yeah. They're like, "No, we're a reputable company. We don't use bots." Like, right. But you just use bots. Yeah, Brady and I were looking at stuff the other day, and we're like, "What's up with this business model? Is this for real or something's going on here, man?"
There's always something fishy going on.
There's always a catch, but listen, more power to you if you know how to make the money in this world. So, to the innovators. Cheers to the innovators. To the innovators who are stealing money from me, I'm going to fucking get you.
There are a few good people, though. I've worked with a couple of guys that, they represent bands like yourself, like indie artists, and, they get your music played on the radio and they get reviews written and stuff like that. But you do got to pay for it. That's the thing.
We've heard like reputable companies out there. One of them, namely, is called Landshark Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That I know of people who have used their services, who speak nothing but good reviews from that company. They're out there. You have to pay for the services, or it's included in some sort of bundle package. I don't know. Or the other thing is you got a label to put the bill on and all that stuff. That comes inclusive with basically a high interest loan that you're paying off as a band that you keep accruing more. It's like the debt ceiling. You just keep raising the fucking debt ceiling.
Right. Yeah, you don't want that. Like I said, I know of a few guys that do that kind of stuff. If you ever need their numbers or anything like that, I give it to you. But I don't know how much they charge. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could send you all that stuff. There's a few people that I know that I've worked with over the last couple of years they're reputable, they're cool and stuff, but they do charge a fee,
Yeah. I mean, the last company we talked to, like, we have to straighten it out with these guys. We explained to them up front and said, hey, we're really into tracking our metrics. We want to see the results. We don't want any inflated numbers. We don't need the bots. We don't need people thinking that we're something that we're not. Mm-hmm. We want to look at the data, right, and find our actual listeners. We don't need that pump and dump shit. So we had explained that, and we're seeing our numbers climb, and hopefully they're all organic. So when we come back to our see where they're actually coming from, we can look and see, there's a good chunk of people that are coming from Arizona, Myrtle Beach, baby.
Very cool. How do you guys approach songwriting? What's the process like?
Well, usually anybody is welcome to, bring in any idea, and we just sort of expand on whatever idea is there. Like, give me an example. Scott wrote a guitar riff, started singing a bunch of melodies over it. One guy says, we should probably change the drums here, or we should, change compose it differently. Mm-hmm. So it's all over the place. It's not like we have one set go-to formula. It's everybody's a writer here, so we all individually write music, and we bring to the table whatever we want to bring. Whatever
Very
sounds
cool. This podcast is going to feature 2 of your tracks, Shadow World's Rise, and the new one that you mentioned earlier, the White Zombie cover, More Human Than Human. What's the story behind Shadow World's Rise?
Yeah. What's the story behind Shadow Worlds? That one, that's a funny story. That one was actually meant to be a double song. So if you listen to the instrumental all the way through, there's a whole nother song that comes after Shadow Worlds. Mm-hmm. And it's called Natural Selection. We just hadn't finished tracking it yet, so we didn't complete it. So I think once we do finish tracking it, we'll probably put it out as something. Mm-hmm. So maybe you'll see Shadow Worlds, Natural Selection, and maybe a couple other songs that we release. There's one called Seraphim. There's one called what's that one called? I forget. But there's a couple other ones that we could put out on like an EP prior to the stuff that we're doing today, which should be interesting.
Now, when you guys shoot those music videos, do you direct the videos yourself?
Do we direct them?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Scott. So like I've typically found the location. through people that I know through town. Like basically everything we shot is either around me in New Hope or in Doylestown or Buckingham or somewhere around that immediate area, or Trenton, New Jersey. I know a lot of people in Trenton. So I've typically found the locations, and then Scott brings his video expertise because that's what his background is in film and audio engineering. So, but he's really good at framing the shots. Like we come up with the concept and, scout the location a little bit. And then during shoot day, like he'll walk around and frame some stuff. And then, Brady will be like, yeah, I want to, shoot this here. And Nick will be like, we should probably have another couple shots with this in the back. Like it's all kind of making shit up on the fly when it comes to, you have a template that you use, right? And then everybody sort of plays off of each other and works through the day, accomplishing whatever they see and, whatever pops into the front of your brain.
How long does it take to shoot one of those videos around?
Probably like 72.
Let's say last time we shot, I think, so we did like a Saturday and a Sunday. So we tried to do like 2 music videos on the weekends. And that first shoot, I think we spent at least probably close to 12 hours on that one shoot. And then the other one was probably about 6 or 7.
Wow.
The second, so it kind of varies.
Yeah, we didn't use any of the 12-hour footage one yet.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are all in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yeah. We shot a video for 12 hours in my friend's machine shop. And then we haven't used any of the footage yet. It's for a song called A Million Pieces, which we tracked today.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have any plans to do any shows anytime soon?
No, we haven't rehearsed too much. So the plan is we start, releasing stuff that's a little bit more high caliber, and probably around, February, March, we'll most likely get together in a series of rehearsals to prepare for live shows, because that's what we ultimately want to do, is be a touring band.
Awesome.
Build the show, build the set, slowly build the concept and figure out what we want to do. I think that's the goal for everybody.
That's very cool. Now, besides Sixth Century, are you guys working on any other projects?
Not me at the moment. I've sort of put everything else on hiatus.
Oh, yeah?
This is the only thing.
Now, the other guys, are you guys doing anything, or are you just focusing on Sixth Century only?
Yeah, just trying to focus on this project. Yeah. We're all pretty much all in hands on it now.
Tonight changed everything for us. What we experienced tonight in that studio with those guys was beyond magic, man. Like, we've been all DIY up until this day. So we've done all the music, all the videos, everything ourselves. And I forgot how we got hooked up. I think, Brady recorded with these guys before in his other band. And we figured we'd give a crack at it. And it's just, it's night and day, man. It's so much better having the extra ears and the professionals behind you to help you with the tracking and all that stuff. So it's all in all, it's been a really good experience for us.
So you guys are working with a producer tonight?
Engineers / producers. Yeah, they're a team.
Cool.
These guys wear both hats. They're not, there's some guys that market themselves as producers. The guys that are real quick behind the console, they're really also producing when it comes down to it. If you don't want them to, they don't have to, but of course they're musical and they're going to throw out a suggestion or two, and it'll be better than what you were thinking. So naturally, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do that. And I think it's the same way for all of us. Like we all are open to, people with suggestions in the studio.
Yeah, I think you guys got a great sound. I'm looking forward to hearing the new stuff. So now, you guys going back over to the studio tonight, or are you guys done for the night?
Yeah, we're all done for tonight. So tomorrow, wake up and repeat.
Do you guys have a website you want to promote?
Yeah, it's Sixth Century, SICK, sixthcentury.com. That's our website. You can find us anywhere on social media. Like bar, Sixth Century. Not some people mistake it Six SIX, which is not correct. It's Sixth Century, and you can find us anywhere. Just type it in online.
So as the new singles come out, you'll be posting those videos up there as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the next one that I think Nick wanted to put out this one called Seraphim. So we'll probably maybe retool the chorus a little bit and put that one out next. Maybe shoot a music video, maybe do a visualizer. Like, I don't know. Pretty
cool. Now, is there anything you'd like to mention that we didn't talk about today?
I don't know. You guys want to talk about anything in particular, like what we want to do future wise, or current state?
I don't think so. I feel like we covered a decent amount of ground and where we're at and where we're looking to be. To be honest, I don't think I can add anything else.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show
Scott
today.
couldn't be here. Sweatpants were too tight. He had to go home and change.
What was that?
I said sorry for Scott. He couldn't be here because after the studio, his sweatpants get consistently tighter throughout the day for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's just sweat and he didn't wash them.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today, and I wish you the best of luck with this new EP and the video coming out. And I'm looking forward to hearing everything. And I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. All right.
You too, man.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you having us.
All right, Mark. Let's stay in touch. I'll shoot you an email and I'll let you know about that information I told you about. I'll send it to you. All right.
Will do, man. Appreciate it as always.
All right, man. You take care. Nice meeting you guys. Bye bye.